Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing well. This is Surbhi Jain, Assistant Professor from SIRT Pharmacy Bhopal. And today I'm going to take the session on a very important and informative topic that is on quality assurance and quality control in pharmaceutical industry. So in the coming slides, we will see a very important part, which is really hidden in the today's world as we are not able to see the pharmaceutical industry, but we can understand what are actually the roles and responsibilities of these departments inside the industry. So the content of my slide is first I will cover the introduction to term quality, definition of QC and QA along with the differences, hierarchical structure of the various departments, how they work in respective departments. Some of the technical aspects I will cover. What are the competencies required for getting entry level job in QC and QA? This is a very unique and important point which I will tell to the students, those who are studying in 8th semester, 6th semester, or those who are seeking for a good job in pharmaceutical industry. So I will cover these points also. Then I will, in the next coming sessions of mine, I will share some videos of a regulatory plant of the various facilities provided by them. Then frequently asked questions related to QA and QC in the interview. So first we will discuss about what is quality. So we know quality is a very simple word. We use this word many times in a day. Actually, we see the general meaning of quality. It is a degree of excellence. Yes. So in terms of the products or in the terms of the services which we expect, here you can see the three examples of Audi and Levi's and iPhone. We all know these three. What are these brands? So these are the brands which will make us comfortable, or which give the assurity that the product, these three products you can see in the screen, they have a quality. So in the same way, when we discuss about pharmaceutical products, so the quality is a measure which should be included in the pharmaceutical product development. So ultimately, we can say quality is something which will satisfy customer needs. Yes, this is quality. Then, what are the components of quality? So there are basically several components, but here, with respect to pharma product, I will correlate those components with the strength, identity, safety, purity, efficacy that ultimately makes the quality. So these are the components of quality. And in both the sides, you can see some ICH, ISO, CGMP, GLP, GCP. What are these? These are the component of a quality with respect to pharmaceutical industry. They will provide us the assurance, they will provide us the satisfaction that the product which we are manufacturing or which we are distributing to the market, that is fulfilling our quality needs. Then the quality checks. We know there is a two department name quality control and quality assurance in the industry. So what are the basic work they do? How they will do and when they will do? So the quality will be checked in three different stages, as we all know. First of all, raw material analysis, in process sample analysis, semi finished and finished product analysis. That will be covered in the coming slide. So in these pictures, you are able to see that in the first part, mortar and pestle, and the some powder is kept. So these are the raw material. This can be a raw material. That this can be a in process sample. Then in the right hand side, you can see a lady is standing and she is doing a dissolution test of a tablet or a capsule. So that will be the finished product analysis or a semi-finished product analysis. So as we have discussed that the quality will be checked in three different stages. Once the raw material enters the factory, then in process analysis when the product is under formulation, then finished product. Then what is quality assurance and quality control? It's a major question. So here I have taken the very good example I have taken, which is a quality control of making the pizzas in each step. So you can see the yellow color circle, that is an operation. Then the green color boxes which you can see, this is the quality checks. Okay, and the red color benzene ring, you can see they are waiting for the next operation. So this is a very simple and a very common example which I took to correlate the quality checks inside the pharmaceutical industry. Suppose you can see in making a small pizza, there are so many quality checks. But what we are making the pharmaceutical product that will be consumed by the patient, right? So how important is the quality check? For example, make dough, then we will do the quality check, then we will prepare the topping on the pizza, then we assemble the pizza, then we check the quality, then we bake it. So this is just an example in which stages the quality have to be checked in the product development. Then the quality control, it is an example I have take to make how the tablet is making inside the industry. So this process starts from dispensing up to packaging. So this you can see in the slide. Then what is the difference between QC and QA? So I just want to highlight 2 points majorly here. Quality control is a product oriented activity and QA is a process oriented activity. QC, they are doing that activities which is used for ensuring the quality in the product. Like they do the testing, they will do the testing of finished product, they will do the testing of in process samples. So their main work is to test the sample and to check the quality. Quality assurance work, what they will do, they will do the set of activities for ensuring the quality in a process. Okay, so it is a process oriented and QC is a product oriented. For example, verification work, documentation work, auditing work, these work come under QA department, whereas QC will do the testing work, the validation work, the calibration, verification, software testing. All these work will be done by quality control department. These are the roles and responsibilities of QC. You can see in this slide. This is the QA roles and responsibilities. As we all know that SOP development, auditing, GLP auditing, quality management, training. So all these things will be covered by QA. This is a hierarchical structure in QC and QA. As we can see that the hierarchy is starting from junior officer up to president. You can see here this is a hierarchy, and there are so many plenty of opportunities we are having for doing the job inside the industry. Then what are the topics frequently asked in interview on quality assurance and quality control? So here you can see the question basically that is ICH, ISO 9000. So these are the topics which you have also studied in QA subject in BPharm 6th semester and also in 8th semester, 7th semester. So in these semesters, you learn these topics. These are very important topics on the point from interview point of view. So we should know. So these topics individually I will cover in my coming session. So this is just the topic. These are the topics for QC. Then instrument handles. First of all, I would like to request each and every student that in whichever institute you are learning, just I am taking the example of my institute, that is SIRT Pharmacy. We are having a sophisticated instrument lab facilities, and in those labs we are having a very sophisticated, useful instrument, which is just same as like pharmaceutical industries having their QC lab. We are having a SIFC lab, where our students learn how they will do the FTIR analysis, HPLC, HPTLC. Now we are having HPTLC and CAD software also. Some of the apparatus like disintegration, dissolution, hardness tester, all these instrument facilities are available inside our institute. So this is a very important part that if your institute is having these facility, you should take the advantages of using that. Then what you should know, what are the competencies required for getting entry level jobs? It's a very important and interesting topic again, because we exactly don't know. We need a good job, we need a good organization, but what all things the organizations expect from ourselves, that we should know. First of all, we should have the ability to work in teams in whichever job you are. If you are not having the teamwork quality, then you are not completely fit for any organization. So you should have a teamwork ability, your concentration toward your work, able to update the knowledge regularly. That is, we have to update regularly about the, suppose in case of pharmaceutical industry, then we should see what are the regulatory updations occurring, what are the revisions occurs in some guidelines of ISO, ICH. So we have to regularly update all our knowledge, subject knowledge with recent trend in pharma industry, professional industrial training. We should get, like a part of your curriculum, you are having a training part. So this is also very important. You should have a complete training from industry, from a curricular point of view also. Working knowledge about different instrument used in pharma industry. You should know what are the various instrument handled in the inside the industry. So everything. So these are the competencies required for getting entry level jobs inside the industry, as we all are the students. So first of all, we should focus on the what are competencies we should have. So this is all about the today presentation. In the next sessions, I will discuss about what are the various important topics asked in pharmaceutical industries for QA and QC or for DRA also. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Stay safe.